Did you know that over-fertilizing your plants is like force-feeding a baby 10 times its daily food intake? It might sound outlandish, but it's a remarkably apt comparison. Enthusiasm for nurturing our green companions can easily lead to this form of accidental overindulgence. Welcome back to the Don't Do This guide, where we expose the hidden plant care mistakes that could be turning your green dreams into brown nightmares. Today we're tackling a particularly important one: knowing when to stop fertilizing. Get it wrong, and you'll be literally loving your plants to death. Life in all its forms requires sustenance, and the plant kingdom is no exception. Just as we rely on a balanced diet, plants need their own blend of essential nutrients to thrive. These nutrients are drawn from the soil, the very foundation of their existence. However, over time, the soil's richness can become depleted, much like an overgrazed pasture. That's where fertilization comes in. Think of fertilizers as a kind of vitamin supplement for your plants, providing a concentrated dose of the essential nutrients they need for healthy growth. These nutrients come in three primary categories: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You'll often see these elements prominently displayed on fertilizer packaging as an NPK ratio. Nitrogen, the building block of proteins, is crucial for leafy growth, giving your plants that vibrant green hue we all adore. Phosphorus plays a vital role in root development, flower formation, and overall plant vigor. And potassium? Well, potassium is essential for a plant's ability to resist diseases, withstand environmental stresses, and efficiently use water. The type of fertilizer you choose will depend on your specific plants and their individual needs. But remember, just like with any supplement, the key is moderation. In the wild, plants have evolved over millennia to draw sustenance from their environment with remarkable efficiency. Over-fertilization disrupts this delicate balance, much like introducing a foreign species into a pristine habitat. One of the most immediate and visible signs of over-fertilization is a condition known as nutrient burn. Just as the midday sun can scorch delicate leaves, excessive fertilizer salts can draw moisture from plant tissues, leaving behind telltale brown, scorched edges on leaves. It's a clear indication that the plant's delicate system is overwhelmed, struggling to cope with the excess. Over-fertilization can wreak havoc on the intricate network of roots that lie beneath the soil. These delicate tendrils, responsible for absorbing water and nutrients, can become damaged by the high salt concentration in over-fertilized soil. Furthermore, over-fertilization can lead to a buildup of harmful salts in the soil, creating an inhospitable environment for beneficial microorganisms. The consequences of over-fertilization can be gradual and insidious, manifesting as stunted growth, yellowing leaves, and increased susceptibility to pests and diseases. The plant, weakened and vulnerable, becomes an easy target for opportunistic insects and pathogens. Plants, much like the animals we share our planet with, have evolved sophisticated ways of communicating their needs. Recognizing these signs is crucial to understanding when to hold back on the fertilizer. One of the most common signs of over-fertilization is a phenomenon known as leaf tip burn. When exposed to excessive fertilizer salts, these tips begin to brown and wither, a clear indication that the plant is struggling to cope with the excess nutrients. Another telltale sign is stunted growth. Plants in their prime are vibrant and bursting with life, their leaves reaching towards the light with an almost palpable enthusiasm. However, over-fertilized plants often exhibit stunted growth, their once vigorous expansion slowed to a crawl. Furthermore, keep a watchful eye on the color of your plant's leaves. Healthy leaves are typically a vibrant shade of green, reflecting the chlorophyll that allows them to harness the sun's energy. Over-fertilized plants, however, may exhibit a general yellowing of leaves, a condition known as chlorosis. Leaf drop, the shedding of leaves, is another sign that your plant may be over-fertilized. It's the plant's way of shedding unnecessary weight, conserving resources in the face of stress. Just as animals hibernate during lean winter months, conserving energy and weathering the harsh conditions, many plants enter a period of dormancy. This period of reduced metabolic activity is crucial for their survival, allowing them to conserve energy and prepare for the next growing season. Fertilizing during dormancy is akin to waking a hibernating bear. It disrupts their natural cycle and can do more harm than good. The first signs of dormancy vary depending on the plant species. Some plants, like deciduous trees, signal their dormancy with a dramatic display of color, their leaves transforming into vibrant hues of red, orange, and yellow before gracefully falling to the ground. Other plants, like many houseplants, may exhibit more subtle signs, such as reduced growth, fewer new leaves, and a general slowing down of their metabolic processes. During this period of rest and rejuvenation, it's crucial to give your plants a break from fertilization. Fertilizing during dormancy can disrupt their natural cycle, leading to weak, leggy growth and increased susceptibility to pests and diseases. As a general rule of thumb, it's best to stop fertilizing most plants about 6 to 8 weeks before their dormant period. For outdoor plants, this typically means ceasing fertilization in late summer or early fall, as the days grow shorter and temperatures begin to cool. Giving your plants a break from fertilizer doesn't mean neglecting their needs altogether. It's about understanding their natural rhythms, recognizing when less is more, and providing the right conditions for them to thrive. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to give your plants a fertilizer break is to flush the soil. Flushing the soil helps remove any accumulated salts from previous fertilization, preventing them from building up to harmful levels. To flush the soil, simply run water through the pot or planting bed for several minutes, allowing the excess water to drain away. During the fertilizer break, it's essential to switch to water-only feeding. Water is the lifeblood of plants, transporting nutrients, regulating temperature, and facilitating countless physiological processes. By providing adequate water, you're ensuring that your plants have the means to access and utilize any remaining nutrients in the soil. While your plants are on a fertilizer break, it's an excellent opportunity to focus on other aspects of their care, such as providing adequate light, maintaining optimal humidity levels, and ensuring proper air circulation. These factors play a crucial role in plant health and can significantly impact their ability to thrive, even without the regular addition of fertilizer. Lastly, take this time to observe your plants closely. By becoming attuned to their subtle cues, you'll become a more intuitive gardener, able to anticipate their needs and provide the best possible care. As the days lengthen and temperatures rise, many plants awaken from their dormant slumber, their metabolic engines roaring back to life. New growth emerges, a vibrant testament to the resilience of nature's cycles. This is the time to gradually reintroduce fertilizer, providing the necessary nutrients to fuel their growth spurt. However, it's crucial to resist the urge to jumpstart the process with a heavy hand. Resuming fertilization too abruptly can shock your plants, causing more harm than good. Instead, opt for a more gradual approach, like easing into a cold pool rather than diving headfirst. Begin by using a diluted fertilizer solution, about half the strength recommended on the package. This gentle reintroduction allows the plants to acclimate to the influx of nutrients without overwhelming their systems. As you observe new growth and signs of vigor, you can gradually increase the fertilizer concentration and frequency, always monitoring your plants for any signs of stress. Every plant species has its own unique nutritional requirements, so it's essential to tailor your fertilization schedule accordingly. Consider keeping a gardening journal to track your fertilization schedule, noting the type of fertilizer used, the concentration, and the date of application. Pay close attention to your plant's responses, adjust your approach as needed, and always err on the side of caution. So, there you have it. The ultimate don't do this guide to fertilizing. Remember, the key is to listen to your plants and understand their seasonal needs. Don't just blindly follow a calendar. Observe your plants and adjust your fertilizing schedule accordingly. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the Don't Do This guide for more plant-saving tips and tricks. Let us know in the comments what other plant care mistakes you'd like us to cover. Happy gardening, and remember, sometimes less is more when it comes to fertilizer.